Hey everyone, it's Mr. TJ and Miss Jamie with Vertical Journey Martial Arts. We are here to answer some frequently asked questions about the Kick-a-thon. We're super excited about this year's Kick-a-thon, and we wanted to give you some information about it that may be a little bit hard to figure out from the packets. We tried to give you as many answers as we could there, but we have a lot of frequently asked questions, so we want to go over those.
Yep. Okay, let's start. Number one, basic question. What is a Kick-a-thon?
Okay, so a Kick-a-thon is an opportunity for us to raise money for a local charity. It's an opportunity for you to practice some of your endurance. We just had Endurance Month, so I'm sure you guys are all just super excited about that.
Yay.
And it's an opportunity for us to see all of the other members of our school. So believe it or not, we have about 150 students in our school, and it may not seem that way because a lot of times we're in a small class with maybe 15 or 16 other people,
Yep.
but we have quite a large school and we're super excited about being able to get everybody together in one place at the end of the year.
Yep, that makes it super fun because we do our Kick-a-thon and then we do our Christmas party right after, and so the whole event. Okay, so when and where is it taking place?
Okay, so the event is going to be on December 10th. That's a Saturday. It's going to happen from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll talk a little bit more about the schedule there later on. But it is happening at Parkview Christian School, which is in
Parkview Christian Academy.
Parkview Christian Academy
On Lakeshore Drive.
Yep. And we'll be in the basketball gym in the back of the property.
Yep. Okay, who are we raising money for, and do all of the proceeds go directly to them?
Yes, so I want to answer the second part of that question first. Absolutely all of the money that you raise goes directly to the charity. We don't keep any of that money. We don't use any of it to pay for the event or anything like that. We want to show great integrity, and we want to make sure that we're really doing our absolute best to help out the charity that we've chosen each year. And so all of the money that you bring in goes directly to them.
And that charity's name is this year.
That charity this year is going to be Nightlight Adoptions. We're super excited to be able to support them. They help expectant moms who can't care for their babies to find an adoptive family, and they help them through that process. They also can help moms with babies that are already born, to find
moms with older children if they need placements for their kiddos. And they're actually delving into hopefully getting qualified to do foster care adoptions as well. So they're branching out, and they serve locally here, and they also serve throughout Texas and nationally and internationally. So,
Yes,
but we're dealing with the Waco branch.
They do international adoptions as well. We're super excited about them because a lot of times you'll have these companies that do international adoptions and they don't really do any domestic or what we call local adoptions. We're really excited because there are a lot of kids here in the state of Texas that need a family, and so we're excited to be working with them and helping those children find a good home.
Yep. Alrighty, can adult and kid students all participate?
Yes. So all ages are welcome to participate. Generally, we have more of the kids who like to do the kicking, and then our adult students are welcome to help and encouraged to help by holding pads and counting kicks and things like that. It's really awesome to see all of our school families, all of our students working together to get those kicks accomplished. And it's really neat for the kids to have some of the adult students that come in that they don't really get to see because usually they practice later in the evening. And to help them out and encourage them and cheer them on as they do their kicks.
Yep. And then we also, just depending on how many adult students we have to help, we might ask some parents to come out on the floor and also help. And that's just always been really fun. I love getting pictures of kids with their dads or their moms holding the pads and doing that. So it's a whole interactive thing.
It's a really special time to see that happen and to be part of that. Your child's really overcoming something really incredible, and for you to be out there with them while they're doing it is a really fun experience.
Yep. Okay, so what do we need to wear?
Okay, all students who are kicking should be wearing your uniforms. Anybody who's not planning on participating in the Kick-a-thon itself does not have to wear a uniform. If you're not out there kicking, you don't need to wear a uniform, with the exclusion of our leadership team. Our leadership team members will be wearing their uniforms with their little patches on it, so they're easy for everybody to identify. If you've got a question or whatever, you can find one of those people and ask them for assistance.
Mm-hmm. So that includes even our adult students that are just helping with pad holding. They can wear regular clothes as well.
Yes.
It's only the students that are participating in the kicking themselves. Okay, and then just please bring a change of clothes to wear to the Christmas party afterwards, because pizza and our white uniforms do not mix.
No, they do not. Well, they mix very well. You can't ever unmix them.
Yeah. Let's not do that. Okay. Alrighty. Who do I ask and how do I ask people to donate to this?
Okay, so you can ask just about anybody. I don't recommend strangers on the street. It's a little bit awkward to just walk up and ask someone for money, but people at your workplace, people at your church, family members, friends, even family members from other states. We have a lot of people who ask their grandparents or whatever who live in 6 states away from wherever, and they will give donations, and that's totally fine. We actually have included a lovely little donor letter in your packet that if you don't really know what to say, you can just show them the donor letter and say, hey, we're raising money for this charity. Would you read this and consider donating? So that's an option, especially if you're really young. But it's also a great opportunity for you to help your children work on their confidence. So for our younger students, you can kind of teach them using that donor letter how to ask someone for a donation for a charity, and that helps them to build that confidence and build that ability to look somebody in the eye and ask them an important question.
Yep, it's a good experience. So you'll find those things inside your packet, your pledge sheet and your donor letter. And that leads us to the next thing is, where do I keep all the money that we collect and the records?
Okay, so records are kept on your pledge sheet. So at the top of your pledge sheet, you'll put your name and you'll put your age and you'll select how many kicks you're going to be doing. Then the rest of that pledge sheet is designed for you to be able to look at and write in all of the pledges that you get. You'll notice that it does have spaces for the contact information of the individual donors. We do ask for that, not because we're going to sell them anything or ask them for more donations. We just want to be thankful.
Yeah, we want to send them a thank you after all of this is done for donating and taking the time. It's important.
Absolutely. So you'll keep all the records of the donations there, and you'll keep the money in the envelope with that sheet. It's very, very important that you don't lose that sheet, because once you've got records on there, I can't replace those records. I can give you a new sheet if you lose it, but it doesn't help us to have the records or to find the money that was lost. So please make sure that you keep that sheet in a safe location in the envelope with the money as well.
Right. So the next question is, when is the deadline for collecting? And that is the night before would probably be good, the 9th, because you're going to get all your records straight, check all your pledges, make sure you've got all the money that corresponds with that, and then have it all nice tucked into that big manila folder and ready to turn in at check-in at 9 a.m. the next morning. And then that just makes the process really simple for us, going in and checking that in. So, and then check-in looks like you'll walk into the building and there'll be a table set up and there'll be a bunch of us there that you go to and turn your manila folder. We'll help you count it up, make sure everything's good, record it, and you can go on and get ready. So
Absolutely.
Okay.
All
right, halfway through here.
What's our next question?
How do I know how many kicks to sign up for?
All the kicks. You should sign up for all of them. I'm just kidding. So we actually have limited the amount of kicks you can sign up for this year, but in order to help you choose, we'll be doing a drill in class. Depending on when you were watching this video, you may have already done that drill, but we'll be doing a drill in class to kind of get an idea of how many kicks you're capable of in a certain number of rotations. And so you'll get an idea then. If for some reason you're not able to attend the class in which we're doing those drills, maybe you're sick or whatever, and you want to just check with us and see how many you should be doing, we can give you an estimate, or you can even come in and do that drill in between classes. If you come in a little bit early or stay a little bit late after your class, we'll run that drill with you just to help you decide how many kicks you should do.
Gives you a good ballpark and stuff. It can be a little overwhelming to think about how many should I do. Plus, the very next question is super important, and what everybody always asks is, do I have to do all of my kicks at once? And what kind of kicks are they?
Okay, so we're going to be doing front kicks. Front kicks are very simple, and so they don't take a lot of mental effort. That way you can really focus on the endurance part of the work, and they are very quick and easy to hold pads for. So we're going to be doing front kicks, and you don't have to do them all at once. In fact, the drill that we're going to be doing in class is going to feel a lot like how you're going to be doing your kicks, because you're going to be doing 2-minute rounds with about a 30-second to 1-minute rest in between, followed by another 2-minute round. Now, depending on how many kicks you have to do, you may need to do more of those consecutively, in order to get through those kicks. But we usually break it up into several groups. So, Miss Jamie, would you describe kind of how we break those groups up?
Yes. So say that we have 60 participants kicking. So then we would have 3 groups of 20 people. Group A, B, and C. Group A would go out first, and they would do a 2-minute round of how many kicks they can do in 2 minutes. They'd have a minute to rest, do another 2-minute round. They would their pad holder will be counting for them, and those counters will, at the end of each round, come over to the main desk and give me the numbers, and I'll record them to keep up. And then after they've done their second 2-minute round, then they'll get a break. And they go and sit down on the sidelines, get a drink of water, and rest. Group B comes out, does the same thing, go back, then Group C, and then we just keep going around until everyone has finished all of their kicks. And it ranges from 300 kicks all the way to 1,500 kicks. So there's a big, some kids will finish, pretty quickly after a couple of rounds, our littles. And then we'll be hanging out, and everybody will be encouraging this, especially those last 200 kicks for the ones that choose the 1,500, and it's awesome.
Great.
That's how it works.
Well, let's move on to our next question.
Alrighty, so the flyer says from 9 to 2. That is a long day. What
It's a long time.
is the schedule like?
So the schedule is pretty. It seems like a long time when you look at the 9 to 2 slot there, but it's going to go by really fast.
Yeah,
So we're going to start our check-in at 9 a.m. so everybody can walk in the door at 9 a.m. We'll get our check-in process taken care of. You'll turn in your money in your folder and all that stuff, and then you'll go get prepared to kick. So then from about 9:30 till about noon, we're going to be doing our kicks. We're going to burn through them. That sounds like a long time, but I promise it's going to go by super, super fast.
Yep.
We always get to the end of it and we're like, oh my gosh, that seemed to just fly by. So it's really fun. Everybody's out there cheering. Everybody's out there encouraging each other. And it burns through really fast. Then at about 12 o'clock, we're going to transition into our eating space and our party time. We're going to just enjoy some time hanging out together. And
so lunch gets served around noon. And then we just get to party from 12 to 1:45, then get cleaned up and go home.
Yep, there it is.
Yep, there's your schedule. Okay, who can come to the Kick-a-thon and the Christmas party?
So all of our students and their families are welcome to come. If Grandma and Grandpa want to come and watch you do your 1,500 kicks, that's awesome. They're welcome to come as well. We really encourage all of our families to come and enjoy this time together, even if you're not participating in the Kick-a-thon.
Yep, just show up, have fun with us. And then don't worry about if you've got younger siblings and you think, oh my goodness, that's a long time, they'll get bored. We're going to have activities and games on the sidelines. At the far end of the gym, we set up all kinds of games and things to keep them busy, and they can run around. They're not going to be distracting anybody or whatever. It's going to be loud in there because of all those kicking and fun, energetic music, and the other littles can run around and get out their energy. So
Absolutely. So there's stuff to do for the whole family. It'll be fun.
Yep. Okay, what if I can't attend the Kick-a-thon, but I want to come to the party, or vice versa?
You can come to either or both. We would love you to be there for both. If maybe you've got some extra things to do that afternoon and you can't stay for the party, but you still want to kick, that's just fine. You can come in, knock out your kicks, get them done, and then grab you a piece of pizza on the way out the door. We've had people do that. That's totally fine. Or if you don't plan to participate or are unable to participate for medical reasons or whatever in the Kick-a-thon, but you would like to come and hang out with everybody, just come for the party. We'd love to see you. It's really a great opportunity for us to just get together and see everybody and get to hang out and enjoy each other's fellowship.
Yep. Okay, so what will we be doing at the Christmas party?
Okay, so at the Christmas party, we're going to be eating, of course, because eating is great, and we're going to be hungry after doing all those kicks.
Yes.
So we're going to eat. We'll have tables all set up, and we are going to have a representative from Nightlight Adoptions come in, and they're going to talk for a little while and tell us a little bit about what they do. And so that's going to be really exciting to hear what we're donating to and how we can help the community. And there's also going to be door prizes.
Yep, so we're going to be hanging out. There'll be door prizes interspersed throughout the whole day, actually. It's going to happen during the Kick-a-thon portion. It'll continue into the party time, and just a lot of good time to hang out and meet the other people from our school.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, last question is, do we need to bring anything for the party? and I'll just kind of take that. In the times past, last couple of years, I've had a sign up sheet where if you were attending, you also signed up to bring an item, a side or a drink or something. We're not doing that this year. However, if you would like to bring a dessert or chips or something like that, you're welcome to, but please come see me, and I'm going to have a sign up so I can kind of keep track of all of that. You're more than welcome to contribute in that way if you'd like to. So, but it's not an obligation. So, all right.
Excellent.
I think we got it all. If you do have any other questions, please reach out to us and let us know.
Absolutely. Feel free to type in the comments below the video your questions, or maybe tell us a little bit about your experiences with the previous Kick-a-thons. We're super excited to have another great year of this, and we look forward to seeing you all there.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you later.
Bye.